Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Season of Arrivals intel. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the best way to farm out Twisted Energy. This will revolve around a glitch, and you're going to want to know it because Twisted Energy is the only way to actually rank up your Prismatic Recaster. Ranking up your Prismatic Recaster will pay dividends in your overall player experience for the season, as it allows you more loot, as well as those great mods that come every season that can really be game-breaking and truly advance anyone's personal experience in Destiny 2. Gonna get to all this information in just one second, but first I just want to remind everybody, still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 25,000 subscribers, and we're almost there, so you don't want to miss out on this one. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell. It's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always guys, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember guys, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Alright, so Twisted Energy, what do we know about it? Twisted Energy is primarily awarded through the weekly bounties from the Prismatic Recaster. Leveling up your Prismatic Recaster comes with several bonuses, mainly more loot and more options. However, the only two bounties that do award this are, as I said, the weekly bounties. The daily bounties will award Altered Elements, which allow you to focus your Umbral Engrams. But only Twisted Energy allows you to actually rank up your Prismatic Recaster, as well as get loot every single time you do rank it up. As I said before, this is also the only way to actually eventually get mods for the season. So what's the best way to actually farm out Twisted Energy if the bounties are the only way to do it? Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, complete the weekly bounties on all three characters, because unlike the daily bounties, the weekly bounties are across your entire account, whereas the dailies are only per character. So Altered Elements you pick up using your daily bounties will not count towards other characters, whereas Twisted Energy, regardless of whichever character you pick it up on, will count towards your total account score and allow you to rank up your Prismatic Recaster across all three characters, allowing you to get the same mods as well as possible rewards. Some people might remember this as very similar to last season. When using the Seraph Tower bunkers, we were able to rank them all up, get them to a specific point, and then rank them up again on one character, which would slowly carry over into all three, allowing us to get triple primary or pinnacle rewards that we wouldn't have been allowed to get otherwise. Now this doesn't work quite as well as that. However, it is a way to rank up your Prismatic Recaster as fast as possible. And using this method and the glitch we're going to mention in a second, you should be able to do this within maybe 6 hours completed. As you do get a lot of Twisted Energy this way, it does take a little bit more time than other methods, other farms we've used in the past, but ultimately it kind of all works out to you'll get roughly 1,500 Twisted Energy every hour. So as I said, the first thing you're going to want to do is do your weeklies across all three characters. And the weeklies right now are very simple. I think you have to get 10 finishers on a Cabal kill, or on Cabal kills, and then you have to get 100 precision kills. Very simple. Those are the two weeklies. So neither one should take you very long. But what happens after you've completed this on all three characters? You're still not completely ranked up. So what do? You can of course wait until the next Tuesday reset and finish completely. If you do it on all three characters twice, that's roughly 1,300 Twisted Energy, or excuse me, 3,000 twisted energy, you should be able to complete your prismatic recaster on the second week. But if you're just a little bit antsy and you want to move forward a lot faster, if you have an extra character, and we talked about this during the Guardian Games when we were going for gold medals, what you're going to want to do is delete that character. That's right, delete a character. The registration process for a new character can be done in a matter of seconds. Just go back to the home screen, pick a class, whichever one you're not using, I suggest. You'll have to do the initial story mission, which is the New Light story mission, which revolves around you going through the Cosmodrome. But that shouldn't take you very long. You can, of course, take all your gear off of this character and store it. That's why I would suggest using one that you already have had, and preferably one you're not using already. Put it back on. You'll be able to power back up to your normal light. And then all you have to do is do the first story mission for the new season. At the end of this, you'll be rewarded with the ability to go and pick up those said bounties from the prismatic recaster. Once you've picked up those bounties, all you have to do is go out and finish them off. It's that simple. Now, as far as other things that are still going on in the game currently that you definitely want to take advantage of, the AFK Forge Farm, I talked about it in my last video. Still a major thing. I don't know if this is going to be patched. I honestly feel as though Bungie just did this on purpose, but it sort of just killed the entire grind for the season, in my opinion. And maybe that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. But it is a thing nonetheless. And a week of this available has probably propelled the average power of any said player who's been giving any sort of attention to this game since the season launched, and I imagine that's quite a few of you, at least a 20 power level advantage to where they would be normally. And I don't know if this is going to be patched. We might find out on Tuesday at Reset. But if you don't know about it, take advantage of it now. It's that simple as going to any forge, lowering your power level. So, get your Guardian's power level down below, try to be 750. This is really just so that you don't hinder other Guardians and you'll get queued into a group similar to what your power level is, because forges queue you to relative power. So then you're not going to be disturbing people who are actually trying to farm out forge. Though I think right now you're probably not going to need to do that step because most people are out there doing this exact thing. So just queue into a forge, let the timer run out, and you have a 30% chance to get an Umbral Engram to drop. So 1 in every 4, roughly. These can be used to be focused at the prismatic recaster, and then once focused, you can decrypt them, and they will decrypt at your max power. That's your gear power plus your artifact power, sometimes 5 above. I've seen it happen. There is a weird thing going on where I will only get one type of whatever I decrypt, and this decryption glitch, which is the major thing, 2 glitches really functioning and changing the meta pretty large here, and that's of course the AFK farm and the decryption glitch, but only applies, remember, to armor, not weapons. I did talk about this again more in my last video, so I would suggest you go check that out if you don't know what I'm talking about, although I'm sure you do. But just remember, if you're having a little bit of confusing process, there's a lot of videos out there talking about this, specifically understanding what is decrypting for a higher power. It is only armor, so you're going to want to focus anything just to armor. Once you focus the engram, you can go over and decrypt it, and you'll get something at a higher power. There is another, I don't know exactly what the problem is in this specific stance or specific essence, but I get a problem occasionally where I will only get the exact same piece of armor over and over and over again. So I don't know if that's another thing that Bungie has done to try to counteract people doing this, or if that's just another element to this glitch altogether. And maybe you just have to get lucky. Maybe it's RNG. But I had gotten about 7 gauntlets in a row at one point, so I don't think that that's just RNG. So it's something to keep in mind as well. And of course, you'll need to fill in your power gaps occasionally, so make sure that you have maybe a lot of tokens for any other vendor in the tower or planetary vendor, so that you can kind of pick up extra pieces of gear. And there is ways that you can actually figure out which planetary vendors are dropping higher gear. There's some websites, I can't remember the name of them, but a simple Google search will tell you which vendors are actually dropping higher gear on any specific day, and it does rotate a little bit. So that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. A little bit of a recap as well as some new information about Twisted Energy. Remember to do it on all 3 characters first, get those bounties done, and then if you need a little bit more, use your extra character, take all your gear off of them, store it away, go do the story mission again, come back in, get those bounties. They're very quick to do. Like I said, only 10 Cabal finishers and 100 precision kills. You can have it done in no time. If there's one way that you're looking to get both of those done really quick, I would suggest just loading up Leviathan and going and doing the start of that raid, because you get tons of Cabal and you can do precision kills and Cabal kills at the same time. It's super fast. So for today's secret hashtag, leave a hashtag Season of Arrivals. It's always a good one, or a hashtag Twisted Energy. Either one of those things I will accept. Maybe a hashtag Umbral Ingrams or hashtag AFK Farm. Anything we've talked about in this video. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I am Wilhelm Scream, and we will see you next time. Little!